My beloved child, I need you to listen very carefully right now. Do not scroll away. Do not close this message. What I am about to reveal to you has been prepared in the heavens for this exact moment. You were guided here not by accident but by divine appointment. The universe has been arranging circumstances, aligning energies, and orchestrating events just to bring you to this precise second. I am speaking to you directly, and I want you to feel the weight of what I am saying. There is a supernatural shift happening in your life right now as you read these words. The atmosphere around you is changing. The spiritual realm is moving on your behalf. Everything that has been delayed, everything that has been blocked, everything that seemed impossible is about to break open in ways you cannot yet imagine. Stay with me until the very end, because what I am releasing to you today will change the trajectory of your entire existence. This is not just another message, this is a divine transmission carrying the frequency of breakthrough, abundance, and restoration. Your name has been written in golden letters in the Book of Blessings, and today marks the beginning of your season of overflow. Before we go any further, I want you to do something for me. If you are feeling the weight of these words, if something inside your spirit is stirring right now, leave a comment below and simply say, I receive. Let that be your declaration of faith. Let that be your agreement with heaven. And if this message is touching your heart, press the like button as a sign that you are ready for what is coming. Your simple action of faith activates the flow of blessings that are already moving toward you. The reason you are here right now, reading these words, is because your time has come. The season of waiting is officially over, the season of manifestation has begun, and I need you to stay focused, stay present, and stay open to receive what has already been released in your favor. I want to tell you something that will shift your entire perspective. Every person who has ever achieved something great, every individual who has ever walked in extraordinary blessing, every soul who has ever experienced miraculous transformation started exactly where you are right now. They started with a moment of divine encounter. They started with a message that pierced through their doubt and awakened something dormant inside of them. They started with a decision to believe that their current reality was not their final destination. You are in that moment right now. This is your divine encounter. This is your awakening, and the decision you make in the next few minutes will determine the course of your entire future. Will you choose to believe? Will you choose to receive? Will you choose to step into everything that has been prepared for you? I am hoping with everything in me that your answer is yes. My precious child, I want to take you back to every moment when you felt forgotten, every time you watched others succeed while you struggled in silence, every season when you gave your best but received nothing in return. I saw every single moment, I collected every tear, I recorded every sacrifice, and I want you to know that none of it was wasted. There is a divine principle that many people do not understand. When you sow in secret, when you give when no one is watching, when you remain faithful even when it makes no logical sense, you are creating deposits in a spiritual account that cannot be touched by human hands. That account has been growing, multiplying, and compounding with interest that defies earthly mathematics. Today, I am here to tell you that your account is full. The balance has reached a level that demands release. The pressure of accumulated blessings is so great that the floodgates of heaven cannot remain closed any longer. What is about to pour into your life will shock you. It will surprise your family. It will silence your critics, and it will prove that I never forget those who trust me even in the darkness. Think about all the times you wanted to give up but something inside you whispered to keep going. Think about all the moments when logic told you to quit but your spirit urged you to persevere. Think about all the days when you had every reason to lose faith but somehow you found the strength to believe for one more day. Those were not accidents. those were divine interventions. Those were moments when I was sustaining you, strengthening you, and preparing you for this very moment. You have been in training, you have been in preparation, you have been in a season of development that was necessary for you to be able to handle what I am about to release into your life. Because let me tell you something important, if I had given you everything you wanted when you first asked for it, you would not have been ready, you would not have had the character to sustain it. You would not have had the wisdom to manage it, you would not have had the maturity to steward it properly. But now, after everything you have been through, after every test you have passed, after every trial you have endured, you are ready, you are prepared, you are equipped. And the timing is perfect for everything to shift in your favor. Stay with me. Do not scroll away. The energy of this moment is too important to miss. Right now, as you focus on these words, there is a supernatural alignment taking place. Your frequency is rising, your spiritual receptors are opening, and the channel between heaven and your current reality is becoming crystal clear. I want you to understand something about timing. Many people give up right before their breakthrough. They endure years of struggle, and then just when the miracle is about to manifest, they lose hope and walk away. I am speaking to you today to tell you that your breakthrough is not coming. It is already here. It is in this moment, it is in this message, and your willingness to stay until the end is the final key that unlocks everything. You might be feeling something right now, perhaps a warmth in your chest, perhaps a tingling sensation, perhaps a sudden calm that you cannot explain. That is not your imagination, that is the confirmation that what I am saying is true. That is the evidence that the spiritual realm is responding to your attention and your faith. Do not doubt what you feel, do not rationalize it away. Your body is a receiver of divine frequencies, and right now it is picking up the signal of transformation. The angels assigned to your life are moving into position, the forces that have opposed you are being pushed back, and the path ahead of you is being cleared of every obstacle that once seemed immovable. Let me tell you about the angels that have been assigned to you. You have never walked alone, even in your darkest moments. There have been spiritual beings surrounding you, protecting you, guiding you, and orchestrating circumstances on your behalf. They have been working behind the scenes, arranging divine appointments, blocking dangerous paths, and preparing opportunities that are perfectly aligned with your destiny. These angels have been waiting for this moment. They have been watching for the signal that you are ready to receive. And your presence here, your attention to this message, your willingness to stay until the end, that is the signal they have been waiting for. Right now, they are moving with increased intensity. They are accelerating processes that have been in motion. They are finalizing arrangements that will manifest in your physical reality very soon. My beloved child, I need you to hear this next part with your whole heart. You are not reading this message because you searched for it. You are reading it because I called you here. I orchestrated every click, every scroll, every decision that led you to this moment, and the reason I brought you here is because I have something specific to say to you. You have been carrying a burden that was never yours to carry. You have been blaming yourself for things that were beyond your control. You have been living under a cloud of guilt and shame that I never placed on you today. I am lifting that weight. Today, I am releasing you from the prison of your past. Today, I am declaring that you are free. Freedom is not just a concept, it is a frequency, it is a vibration, and as you continue to read these words, that frequency is saturating your entire being. Old patterns are breaking. Old mindsets are dissolving. Old limitations are crumbling. And a new version of you is emerging, one that walks in confidence, speaks with authority, and attracts abundance effortlessly. I want you to say something out loud right now. Say, I am free. I am blessed. I am chosen. Say it even if you do not feel it yet. Say it even if your circumstances have not changed yet. Say it because your words create reality. Say it because your declaration activates spiritual laws that must respond. There is power in your voice. There is authority in your words. When you speak in alignment with what I have already declared over you, you are not just making empty statements, you are releasing creative force into the atmosphere. You are setting spiritual laws into motion. You are commanding your reality to align with your destiny. Now, I want to talk to you about what is coming. There is a wave of favor approaching your life that will astound you. Doors that were locked for years will suddenly swing open. People who ignored you will suddenly seek your advice. Opportunities that seemed reserved for others will suddenly have your name on them. This is not wishful thinking, this is prophetic declaration. Within the next few weeks, you are going to notice a shift. It will start small, a phone call, an email, a conversation. Something that seems insignificant at first but carries massive implications. Pay attention to these moments. They are not random. They are divine appointments orchestrated by me to begin the manifestation of everything I have promised you. I want you to understand that breakthrough rarely comes in the way you expect it. You might be looking for a dramatic, obvious miracle, but often the breakthrough begins with something subtle. A chance encounter with someone who knows someone, a random idea that pops into your mind at an unusual time, a sudden clarity about a decision you need to make. These small moments are the seeds of massive transformation. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not overlook the subtle signs. Do not dismiss the gentle nudges. Pay attention to everything that happens in the coming days and weeks. Write things down. Notice patterns. Follow the trail of divine breadcrumbs that I am leaving for you. Each one is leading you closer to the fullness of your breakthrough. Stay with me. Do not scroll away. We are entering the most powerful part of this message, and I need your full attention. If you are still here, if you have made it this far, that alone is evidence that you are serious about your breakthrough. Most people would have left by now, but you stayed, and your persistence is about to be rewarded in ways that will leave you speechless. I want to talk to you about abundance, not just financial abundance, although that is certainly part of it. I am talking about abundance in every area of your life, abundance of peace, abundance of joy, abundance of health, abundance of meaningful relationships, abundance of purpose and fulfillment. This is the season where lack becomes a distant memory and overflow becomes your new normal. You have lived too long in survival mode. You have spent too many years just trying to get by, just trying to make ends meet, just trying to hold things together. That season is over. I am transitioning you from survival to thriving. I am moving you from barely enough to more than enough. I am elevating you from the bottom to the top, and I want you to understand that this is not about you earning it. You could never earn what I am about to do for you. This is about grace. This is about divine favor. This is about me choosing to bless you simply because I love you and because I have decided that your time has come. Let me explain something about how I operate. The world teaches you that you must work hard, climb the ladder, compete with others, and fight for every opportunity, and while there is value in diligence and effort, my ways are different. I can open doors that no one can shut. I can make a way where there seems to be no way. I can elevate you in a moment beyond what years of human effort could accomplish. This does not mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you work in partnership with me. It means you take the steps I show you while trusting that I am orchestrating outcomes beyond your ability to control. It means you plant the seeds while having faith that I will bring the harvest. It means you show up with excellence while knowing that I am the one who grants favor and opens doors, my precious child. I want to address something that might be in your mind right now. You might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true, why would this happen to me? I am not special. I am not worthy. Let me stop you right there. Those thoughts are not coming from me. Those thoughts are coming from the enemy of your soul who does not want you to receive what I have prepared for you. You are special, you are worthy, not because of what you have done, but because of who I created you to be. You are made in my image. You carry my DNA. You have my breath inside of you, and that makes you royalty, that makes you chosen, that makes you destined for greatness. I need you to reject every lie that tells you that you do not deserve good things. I need you to silence every voice that says you are not qualified. I need you to dismiss every memory that tries to convince you that you are defined by your failures. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your limitations. You are my beloved child, and I have plans for you that are beyond your wildest imagination. My beloved child, I want to talk to you about your future. I want you to see what I see. I see you walking in a level of confidence that you have never experienced before. I see you making decisions with clarity and wisdom. I see you surrounded by people who value you, respect you, and celebrate you. I see you living in a home that brings you peace. I see you doing work that fulfills you. I see you with resources that allow you to be generous, and to make a difference in the lives of others. This is not fantasy. This is your destiny. And the gap between where you are now and where I am taking you is not as wide as you think. In fact, the shift can happen in an instant. One divine connection. One supernatural idea. One moment of favor that is all it takes to catapult you into a completely different reality. I am positioning you right now. I am arranging things behind the scenes that you cannot see. I am moving people into place who will open doors for you. I am removing people who would hinder your progress. I am creating opportunities that are perfectly aligned with your gifts and your calling. And very soon, you are going to look around and realize that everything has changed. Let me paint a picture for you of what your life is about to look like. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of peace and purpose. Imagine looking at your bank account and seeing more than enough. Imagine receiving phone calls and messages from people who want to work with you, partner with you, and bless you. Imagine having the freedom to make choices based on what you want rather than what you can afford. Imagine being able to help others in ways you have always dreamed of but never had the resources to do. This is not a distant dream. This is your near future. This is what is unfolding right now as you read these words. The spiritual realm is aligning with your physical reality to bring this vision into manifestation, and your role is simply to believe, to receive, and to prepare yourself for what is coming. My beloved child, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel the presence of peace surrounding you. Feel the weight of worry lifting off your shoulders. Feel the warmth of my love filling your heart. This is real. This is happening. And this is just the beginning. When you open your eyes, I want you to see your world differently. I want you to see possibilities instead of problems. I want you to see opportunities instead of obstacles. I want you to see yourself the way I see you. Powerful, capable, blessed, and destined for greatness. Now, I want to give you a specific instruction. Over the next 7 days, I want you to pay close attention to everything that happens. Watch for signs. Watch for confirmations. Watch for unexpected blessings. They will come in various forms: a message from someone you have not heard from in years, an opportunity that seems to appear out of nowhere, a sudden solution to a problem that has plagued you for months. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations that everything I have spoken to you today is true. And during these 7 days, I want you to do something else. I want you to give thanks not just for what you already have, but for what is coming. Gratitude is the magnet that attracts more blessings. When you live in a state of thankfulness, you create a frequency that aligns with abundance. You open yourself to receive more than you could ever ask or imagine. I want you to start a gratitude practice. Every morning when you wake up, before you check your phone, before you start thinking about your problems, I want you to say out loud 10 things you are grateful for. They can be big things or small things. The fact that you woke up, the fact that you have breath in your lungs, the fact that you have this message, the fact that your breakthrough is on the way. Speak these things out loud and watch how your entire day shifts. And every night before you go to sleep, I want you to do the same thing. Reflect on your day and find 10 things to be grateful for. This practice will transform your mindset. It will shift your focus from what is wrong to what is right. It will train your brain to look for blessings instead of problems, and it will create a magnetic field around you that attracts even more reasons to be grateful. Stay with me. Do not scroll away. We are in the final moments of this message, and I have one more thing to tell you that will complete everything you have heard today. If you have stayed until this point, that is evidence of your faith. That is proof that you are serious about your transformation, and I want to honor that by giving you a final word that will anchor everything in your spirit, my precious child. The reason I brought you here today is not just to encourage you, it is not just to inspire you, it is to activate you. There is a dormant potential inside of you that has been waiting for this moment to awaken. There are gifts that you have not yet discovered. There are abilities that you have not yet tapped into. There is a version of you that is so powerful, so impactful, so anointed that it will shock you when it fully emerges. And that emergence is beginning right now. As you read these words, as you absorb this message, as you agree with what I am saying, you are activating that potential. You are awakening those gifts. You are stepping into that powerful version of yourself, and nothing will ever be the same again. I want you to understand that this is not the end of your journey. This is the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where you walk in authority, a chapter where you speak with confidence, a chapter where you create with ease, a chapter where you attract abundance without struggle. This is your season, and I am with you every step of the way. Let me tell you what is going to happen in the coming months. You are going to look back at this moment and recognize it as a turning point. You are going to remember this message as the catalyst that changed everything. You are going to tell others about the day you decided to believe, the day you chose to receive, the day you stepped into your destiny, and when you tell that story, you will do so with tears of gratitude. You will speak with a voice full of awe and wonder. You will share your testimony with such conviction that others will be inspired to believe for their own miracles. You will become a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs to see evidence that faith still works. Before we close, I want you to do one final thing. Leave a comment below and tell me what you are believing for. What is the one thing you need to see change in your life? What is the one breakthrough that would transform everything? Write it down, declare it. Release it into the atmosphere and watch as my hand begin to move on your behalf. My beloved child, I love you more than you can comprehend. I believe in you more than you believe in yourself, and I am committed to seeing you succeed in every area of your life. You are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are not overlooked. You are seen. You are known. You are loved, and you are blessed. Go forward from this moment with confidence. Go forward with expectation. Go forward with the knowledge that your best days are not behind you, they are ahead of you, and they are closer than you think. This is your time, this is your season, this is your moment, and I am releasing everything you need to walk into the fullness of your destiny. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay faithful, and get ready to see miracles that will leave you in awe. I am with you always, and I will never let you go. This is my promise to you, and my promises never fail. The journey ahead is filled with wonder, with breakthrough, with abundance beyond measure. Walk boldly into it, knowing that every step is ordered, every path is prepared, and every promise is guaranteed. You are my masterpiece, and the world is about to witness the unveiling of everything I have placed inside of you. Amen.